NMLS number 58700, but better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. So YouTube, welcome back, man. I know it's been a while since I've been on IG or YouTube Live for that matter, but I'm happy to be back on YouTube. It's been a couple weeks. My apologies. A brother's been busy, been helping people buy homes, and traveling and speaking to people because America's back open. All right. So again, welcome you guys back. Today we'll probably do a little Q&A. I just decided to jump on here real quick. I haven't been on YouTube in a very long time, so I just wanted to come and talk to the people and see what's up, man. Remember, InvestFest. If you don't have your tickets for InvestFest, man, go to investfest.com. It's going to be a phenomenal weekend in Atlanta, August 27th, August 28th, and August 29th. All right. So the VIP night is August 27th, and August 28th and August 29th is the general admission. It's going to be over 250 small businesses there. We have performances. We have 9 hours of information each day. So again, investfest.com. Pre-sale for general admission and VIP is still available. I'm going to put the links in the description of this video as well, but you guys can just go to investfest.com to get your tickets today. Trust me, guys, you do not want to miss this at all. All right. Shout out to Julio Lopez. Julio Lopez says, what we got, MG? What we gonna learn today? I'm gonna be honest with you, Julio. I just came here to shoot the shit with my people real quick. So whatever we're gonna talk about today is whatever topics y'all gonna talk about in these comments. All right. So, but make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, because this is my birthday month. August is my birthday month. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me say this in a couple posts that I want to be a blessing it's a blessing to be a blessing, right? So one of my blessings is my intellectual property, is my brain, and be able to help you guys. So I'm going to spend a lot of time on YouTube this month. I'm going to do special webinars this month for home buying, whether it's Sony May programs here in New York. I'm going to have grant people come on the channel this month. You know, we're going to do a lot of home ownership content, first-time investor content on the channel. So I want you guys to be able to learn. I want to be able to bless you guys with a lot of information, so that way you guys can go ahead and achieve your real estate goals. All right. Julio Lopez says, yo, shout out to Tukes. Now, let me give a big shout out to my guy, Tukes Productions. Tukes Productions, if you guys are new to the channel, is my production manager. He's taking a little bit of a break from MG. I'm not going to hold you guys up, but he set the studio up where I can film on my own without him while he's working on several projects, passion projects of his. So hopefully Tukes will be back in the fourth quarter and we can make some magic happen together. But shout out to Tukes for, following his passion and following his dreams. And I told him flat out, look, if you think I'm hindering you in any way, you got to do what you got to do, my brother. All right. But shout out to Tukes, man. The quality, the sound, the visuals, the background, all of this is because of Tukes Productions, man. So you deeply appreciate it. P Smooth says, dope shirt. Shout out to Andre Hatchett. Own to be owned is the shirt. You can go to Andre Hatchett's Instagram page and you can get the shirt if you like the shirt as well. Melissa Cameron says, what up, though? You from Detroit. So what up, though? Back to you. All right, Jack. Jack says he's taking his real estate exam on Wednesday. Okay, elbow cough. Jack, good luck, man. We hope you pass that real estate exam. MG Mortgage Academy coming soon, which will help licensed realtors and licensed loan officers make 6 or 7 figures in this business with my coaching and the mentorship. I have something special coming to New York City on September 22nd. But before I announce that, let me tell you guys, Rants and Gems Real Estate Podcast with my co-host, Kiana Watson, is on fire right now, guys. It's the #1 real estate podcast in the Black community, #3 real estate podcast in the world, only behind Bigger Pockets. Thank you guys for your support. We film every single month in Atlanta. Last Wednesday, we filmed in Atlanta. It was phenomenal. Thank you to everyone who showed up. Shout out to ATL The Plug. You guys' hospitality is amazing. You guys make sure the Rants and Jim show is able to go off without a hitch. Shout out to Kiana. She pulled up to New York this weekend. And if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you need to follow me, all right? Because I'm always in my stories. We're having a good time. We're learning, and we're also having fun, too, at the same time. But Kiana came up to New York. We showed her a good time. We took her to Dykeman. If you're from New York, you know what Dykeman basketball is all about. Took her to a couple restaurants, clubs. We also had a meetup on Saturday in Brooklyn. It was phenomenal. Shout out to the Simpsons restaurant right across the street from the Barclays. Shout out to EBK Events. Putting that together at the 99th hour with less than 10 hours. They had this event set up for us. It was great, man. So shout out to everyone who attended the Rants and Gems real estate meetup here in New York City this past weekend. It was a pleasure meeting all you guys. All right. But next month, September 16th, if you're in Atlanta, pull up to the Rants and Gems Real Estate Podcast. The VIP live experience is like second to none. Anybody who's been there, please chime it in the comments on a live chat. And if you're watching this on a replay, chime in. Let these folks know how it is to attend the live filming. It is phenomenal, and all you guys need to be there. All right? I will be there, MG and ATL. Shout out to you, Tommy, for pulling up, man. We love that. Can we talk about Caviar's report? Nope. We're not going to talk about that. Maybe I'll do a whole separate video and break all that down one day. Linda Lloyd, peace to you, Queen. NYC Finest, what's up? All right, y'all. So y'all got any questions? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this in the link right now in the comment section. I'm going to put a link right here. If you want to join the live feed right now, you can join the live feed right now. I just put the link right there. I'm gonna highlight it. So if you want to join, just click that link, pull up. You got any questions? NYC Finest Smith says that's your birthday. Okay, so pull up on your birthday. Shout out to all my Virgos in the building. First and foremost, shout out to all the Virgos. We run the world. Don't nobody debate me on this. We run the world, Virgos. We run the world. That's all I got to say to that about that. Happy B-Day month to you Leos too. But Virgos, it's almost our time. All right. Woo. Shout out to my guy, Morgan Bailey. Happy B-Day, big homie. Appreciate all you do. Shout out to you, Morgan. I appreciate you, King. All right. Yes, I am a Virgo. Virgo energy in the house. All right. Looking at multis, maybe with good tenants. Good to know. FYI, I got my InvestFest ticket. Well, Kim, shout out to you. Kim Lewis, shout out to you with that InvestFest ticket. Looking at multis, maybe good tenants. Good to know. Look, let me tell you something, right? There's no hit or miss with this. But I'm going to just tell you what I'm doing right now personally. And this year, I told myself I'm going to expand the portfolio. I'm going to go super aggressive and be, aggressive with trying to buy more multis. And it's been extremely challenging. I'm not even going to hold you guys up. I'm in several different markets, looking at properties, putting in offers, closed on a few deals this year so far. Wish I would have closed on more, but the year is not over yet, right? Flow, not force. Remember that, guys. Type in the chat, flow, not force. Don't force no issues. Let it flow. All right. Now, tenants, yes or no? Me personally, I want properties that have no tenants in them right now, because I closed on deals this year that I inherited nightmares. You know what I'm saying? And during the process and during doing my due diligence and while I'm going through the underwrite process, et cetera, it was all good until you now become the owner of the property. And sellers lie, realtors lie, tenants lie. And you don't know what's really happening until you own that property. So for me, for mine, I'm okay with that because I'm built for it. I have my reserves. I'm not tripping, right? This is why I always tell you guys, don't be house rich and cash poor. You in reserves will help you sleep at night. You know what I mean? Because these people are not guaranteed to pay you. So now what I am doing is I want either, if you're going to have tenants in the property, I'm structuring my offers to where as the sellers are holding a certain amount of money of rental payments in escrow, right? Because if I have to inherit your mess, and if you're telling me they are paying, unless you show me concrete evidence in your bank account, right, that money is being deposited there, that these tenants are paying, and a lot of sellers won't do this. And this is why I'm now starting to add this into my offers, is that you're going to put at least 2 to 3 months of rent for each unit in escrow. And every month post closing for the first 3 months, if those tenants do not pay, I get to take that money from the escrow to pay my bills and pay my expenses. And if you don't agree to that, then I'm going to walk away because I have to protect myself. Now, I prefer to have no tenants in the properties right now because I'm moving more towards government and not cash. I don't want cash tenants right now. I want government tenants because I want guaranteed money, because I want my money. I don't want no headaches. I don't want to be bothered. Even if I got to make a little bit less right now on the units, me for mines, Arkim, I want government programs. So again, for you, you have to assess what you feel more comfortable with. Not everyone's going to feel comfortable with taking on someone's 10x or headaches. I know a lot of investors, they don't care. They may be built differently than I am, and that's fine. I'm just telling you, for me, for mine, I don't want the stress. I don't want a headache, because owning real estate is a headache in itself. And then when you have to inherit bad tenants, it just makes it even more of a nightmare. So just do your due diligence, man, and be creative with your offers. Understand, if you're being creative and you're structuring your offers the way I just told you, your offers are not going to be looked at sometimes. And I'm okay with that, because I have to make sure that I'm 100% comfortable, and I'm not going to force anything. I'm going to flow, and what's meant for me is going to be for me. So I will advise anyone to do the same. Do what works, what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone else, because you are the CEO of your business, like I always tell you guys. But great question. And thank you. I'm looking forward to meeting you at InvestFest. If you ain't got your tickets, man, investfest.com. Y'all see that banner? Investfest.com. Okay, let's see. Marlon says, I'm trying to purchase a second home as a rental. What is the best loan to get? You're trying to purchase your second home as a rental. What is the best loan to get? Well, there's two different ways you're going to structure this, right? You're either going to put it in your personal name and go with a conventional financing, or you're going to put it into your LLC and go with some sort of asset-based financing, right? Now, conventional financing is going to give you the lowest possible interest rates for investment properties right now, but you're using your personal income, right? Debt to income ratio comes into play with all of this. Your personal name is going to be on the mortgage and on the deed, and you have to qualify, okay? Now, with you, your income has to support it. Now, if you go asset-based is going to use the rental income from the property to help you qualify, all right? But the interest rate is going to probably be in that 5 to 7% range, depending on the lender and the program. Now, I will tell you this, guys, with conventional mortgages, and this is very important, conventional mortgages do not require you to have any landlord experience to buy investment properties. All right. So that even if you're a first-time home buyer, you never purchased a home before, and you want your first home to be an investment property, if you use a conventional mortgage, they will allow you to buy this investment property. Now, there are some asset-based programs that are out there that they will not allow you um, buy an investment property unless you own a primary residence. All right. So just be clear. Some programs require no experience. Some programs require experience. So just understand that. But that's the best way to structure it. Those are really your only two ways, unless you're going all cash. All right. Good question. Good question. And thank you for the birthday love, y'all. All right. So P Smooth. Shout out to P Smooth. What up? He said, I just saw a news article where homeowners in a new development are having issues to their homes with cracks, walls, separated ceilings, cabinets falling, etc.? Is there a way we can protect ourselves? Well, that's what happens with new construction, right? That's one of the cons that people don't speak about is in new construction. Remember, you're building a whole new foundation. The house is new. So the home and everything hasn't had a time to settle. So during the settling process, if the craftsmanship is poor, right? Then you can have these issues with cracks and ceilings separating and things of that nature. A home inspection is only going to do so much. I would say look into home warranties. Some builders will offer you a home warranty up to a year. There's several home warranty companies, and maybe I get some home warranty companies on the channel too, so we can have a little bit more in-depth, detailed conversations about what's included into the home warranty. You know what? That's a great idea, P Smooth. I'm going to do that. But I would say look into home warranty. It's not going to protect you 100% against the builder because, these things happen, man. This is part of the game. But I would say at least if you have some sort of insurance, some sort of protection, that can help you get those things repaired. And let's just hope to God that it's not nothing serious what's going to cost you an arm and a leg. But that's probably the only way you can protect yourself is get some sort of home warranty from the builder or buy a home warranty yourself. Chad Smith says, thank you for all you do. Thank you, Chad, for checking in. I appreciate that. NC Harrison says, do you know anything about using properties for your business, but also getting a federal contracts for them? Is that such a thing? I'm not the federal contract government, you know what I'm saying, guy. You know what I mean? That's not my expertise, is letting you know what programs are out there on the federal level. Now, can you use a primary residence for businesses? Absolutely. I know plenty of people who own single family properties, and I'm speaking specifically for New York City right now. This may be different in other parts of the country, but a lot of people have home-based businesses, right? Like a daycare, for example, is the one that comes top of mind. I know so many people that own single family homes that have basements, and they converted them into legal childcare centers, and they get government assistance from that as well. So I just think you got to contact your local government agencies and do a little bit more due diligence and research on your end, what's local to you, and see what's out there. You can also use mixed use properties, right? Mixed use properties and again, I'm gonna speak for New York, but that's when you have like a storefront and you have 2, 3 apartments on top of that. That's mixed use. With an FHA mortgage, FHA will allow you to buy a mixed use property with 3.5% down. Okay. And you can use that as your primary residence and still have a commercial space on the bottom. And now you can put your home based business so you can live where you work too. Right. So, yes, you can use properties for your business. But as also getting federal contracts for them, you have to, depends on your industry, you have to do a little bit deeper dive with your local county about that. I'm sorry I couldn't help you with that one, NC Harrison, but again, that's not my forte. All right. Shout out to Joe G with the super chat. I appreciate you, Joe G. Is a Sony May FHA approval always less than regular FHA approval? Joe, did you ask me this question on Instagram today? I believe you did, because the same exact question. But is Sony May FHA approval always? Nah, Sony May FHA Plus is a good program. It pretty much follows FHA guidelines up to a certain extent. The debt to income ratio requirements are slightly higher for regular traditional FHA loans. With Sony May, it's a little bit less, but in all honesty, it's not going to be like $100,000 discrepancy in sales price. I do offer FHA Sony May FHA Plus loans. I'm actually going to do a webinar. I'm actually putting that together right now as we speak. A webinar strictly for my New York home buyers discussing Sony May products. Be on the lookout for that. I'm probably going to announce it on Instagram within the next 24 hours. So I'm going to have that strictly for my New York home buyers, FHA, Sony May Sony May webinar. But thank you for that, and I appreciate the super chat. MG, flow, not force. Your name MG too? Flow, not force. MG to MG is consultant provider from start to finish regarding buying process. Starting small, less than 250K. Since you have a 300K or greater interest, or do I have to wait till 922 to get those gems? Nah, I can go less than 250,000. So I can definitely go less if that's what you're referring to. Like for me and my loan amount, if I'm looking at a computer screen, guys, when I'm reading, so I can see. So if you see me turn to the sides, because I'm looking at my computer screen. All right. So yeah, so I can go less than 250,000. I'm assuming you're in the industry because you're referencing 922, which is when I'm going to have the MG Mortgage Academy live event on 922. But I'm going to go through a lot of information on that day. But yeah, it's consultant provider from start to finish regarding the buying process. We try our best to consult with all of our clients whenever they have questions or concerns. We like to get on the phone with them. We try to hold out our buyers' hands as much as we possibly can. So if you're working with us during the pre-approval stage, any questions, you got open access to us, direct access, and we'll be happy to help you. But flow, not force. I like that. Yeah, that was you on it. Yep, that was you on IG. Shout out to you. Miss Williams, you mentioned previously about known ways to refinance a property with a HUD lien. Can you provide more info on lenders who can help? Look, man, Miss Williams, that's a great question, right? Refinancing a property that has a HUD lien on it can be a pain in the you-know-what. And it is painful because when a lender refis, right? When the lender refinancing you, and if you have a HUD lien, we have to, or any lien, we have to get a payoff, right? So if we're going to pay them off, so if you have a home equity line of credit, if you have a grant, if you have anything that's in second position, now remember, first position is your first mortgage. Second position is going to be whatever grant, whatever line of credit, a HUD lien, whatever the case may be. So if we're going to pay them off, we need to get a payoff letter from them to tell us exactly where to send the wire to and how much we're going to pay them, because your mortgage statement is not your payoff balance. Now, if you're not paying them off and they're going to stay in second position, then we need a subordination agreement. Now, the problem when you're working through the government, it can take months for it to get done. So for all you folks out there, you know who you are. If you purchased a home with a grant, home buying, down payment assistant, HUD liens, whatever the case may be, and if you're trying to refinance, you need to disclose this upfront to your lenders, because the only thing is going to happen is you're going to go through the process, and then once we get the title report and 2 weeks later, you're going to find out that you have this lien, and you're not going to be able to do nothing until we provide what I just told you guys a few seconds ago. So do yourself a favor, disclose upfront if you have a second lien, a HUD lien, a home equity line of credit, anything that can be sitting on your title report as second position, disclose that to your lender, because it is a pain in the butt. And unfortunately, lenders can't do nothing about it. We cannot do anything about it. There's nothing we can do unless we get the information from that second lien provider, because the title won't be cleared without it. All right. A good question. Good question. Adorable B. Okay. What is a good way to find landlords as a new real estate agent? A good way to find landlords is come to networking events, right? Most investors are out in the streets. They're networking where the realtor is going to be too, right? Because they're looking for property. Their landlords are where the wholesalers are, because they're looking for deals, especially if they're active, right? So I would say networking events is always a good way to find landlords. Ask people who rent. Another way to find landlords, right? People who are tenants, are renters. They have a landlord. Ask them, hey, is your landlord cool? Can you introduce me to them? Closed mouth don't get fed, you know? Um, Put out content. Another easy way to find landlords. And this is the easiest way, and especially for all your new realtors. And this is what we're going to teach y'all on 922 with Kiana Watson here in New York at our class, right? We're going to announce that soon. Don't worry. But you guys need to understand social media is your best friend. It is the easiest thing to do. You got your phone right here, adorable B. Go out here and say, hey, I'm a realtor. I need landlords. I'm here to service you. These are my services, blah, 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 blah. Just like what I just did. Boom. Landlords speaking into existence and they will come. Great question, though. Sally McDonald says, is a hard money lender the only option to cash out siblings for a living trust? Only find lenders who will go up to 65% LTV. Oof, no. Hard money lender is not the only option to cash out of a living trust. There's some lenders out there that would do it, but your LTV is definitely going to be restricted because it's in a trust. And every lender is going to have different guidelines. It can be anywhere from 65 to 75%, just depending on the property type and the actual trust itself. So a lot of lenders don't like trust. I'm telling you that right now. They don't like trust. I'm going to put content out here around this, probably this month too, about ways to put your home in a trust when doing transactions, real estate transactions, especially when you need financing. But no, hard money lending is not the only option to go. You just gotta dig a little deeper. All right, guys, I need y'all to do me a favor, man. I need you guys out here to like this video, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff, man. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. We're answering a lot of questions today. So it's over 150 of you guys on here. Like it, share it, do all that good stuff, and get your tickets for InvestFest. Also, go to investfest.com. And then also, since it's my birthday month, right? Since it's my birthday month, I'm also doing Homebuyers Blueprint, right? Homebuyers Blueprint, Volume 1 and Volume 2. See, I haven't been talking about this. I haven't been on YouTube. So last month I did a 24-hour flash sale for the Homebuyers Blueprint Volume 1 and Volume 2, $99 for each volume. So for my birthday month, I say, you know what? I'm gonna do it for all month of August. So for all of August, to celebrate my birthday month, each course is $9.99, almost $1,000 regular price. I'm discounting both of them to 90% off. $99 for each volume for 1 and 2. All right. So $200 gets you both volumes, $1 million worth of game, and I'm giving it away almost for free. All right. So $99 for each volume of the Homebuyers Blueprint, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Yes. You see what Ms. Burton said? She said, get both Volume 1 and Volume 2. My brother Darius said, hit the like button. You brought 2 of the same course by accident. Come on. Tahara Watson, come on. All right. Email info@MG the Mortgage Guy. Put Homebuyers Blueprint in the subject. Tell me your name and the email you purchased with, and then I'll just give you the other one you don't have since you brought 2 of them. All right. Miss Williams says, hooray, I'm getting mine today. You can go to my Instagram page and get it. I'm going to put the link in these bios after the video too. But if you go to my Instagram page right now, guys, MG the Mortgage Guy's Instagram page, and you click that link in my bio, then scroll down, you'll see I'll click the link for Volume 1. Then you got to buy it and then come back in and then go to Volume 2 and buy it. All right. But go get yours today, man. Let's get at least 100 likes. I feel that. Let's get that. Let's get that. All right. I'm trying to come back up here to these questions. All right. I was told, NC Harris, she said, I was told that even after you add value to your property, it can still decrease because of the market, as in the next 10 years. Is that true? Absolutely. All right. let me explain this to all you guys. Equity is monopoly money. I repeat, equity is monopoly money. What goes up must come down at some point, okay? And this is why you can't count on equity. If you are buying rental properties, you have to look at the cash flow. If you're buying a primary residence, you have to look, this is a place I'm going to live. And this is why I tell you guys, you got to make smart and wise decisions when you're buying primary residence. You don't want to overpay or even over improve for your area, because the real estate market goes in cycles. Okay. If you got equity today, that equity can be gone tomorrow. So while you have the equity in your home, I always advise, if you're looking to invest in more real estate, if you're looking to debt consolidate or whatever, you're trying to start a business and you have that equity, take that equity and make sure you turn that equity into realized gains and realized capital, and turn it into something that's going to continue to give you passive income or help you grow your earned income. All right. But yes, that is true. Whatever you put in there today, you can find it tomorrow. All right, John Levert says, I've been an independent contractor, 1099, for over a year now. Will I qualify for a bank statement loan? And can I have a cosign on this type of loan? Yes, you can have a cosign on these type of loans. And how you say you've been an independent contractor for over a year. Typically, you want to see 2 years. Whether you're self-employed or independent contractor, it's the same thing. So if you have, John, over 2 years of this type of experience, in the past 2 years, I should say, let me be clear. In the past 2 years, you've been working as self-employed or independent contractor, then you should be fine. But if you're like a year and a half, let's just say you went from W-2 to 1099, you're a year and a half, then you're going to have to wait until you hit that 2-year mark, because we will verify that. Okay. But good question. I'm trying to get to all your questions, man. It's been a while. Vito Mac, what up, Vito? You said if you are thinking about using a 401k money to use as down payment, is it a good decision to wait about 2 months so that the money is sitting in your bank account before you start the loan process? Vito Mac, amazing, dope ass question. Thank you for asking that. So, no, you do not have to wait and let that money sit in your bank account for 2 months, because the money is already sourced in season, because it's coming from your pay stub directly into your brokerage account, to your 401k account. So, you don't need to pull the money out prior to that if you're buying a home. Matter of fact, the company that's managing your 401k probably won't even let you take the money out unless you are buying a home. They have other ways you can take the money out as well, but we're only speaking about home ownership here. So 9 times out of 10, they're going to want to see some sort of proof that you are in contract to purchase a home. You're going to need a purchase sale agreement. You might need a loan estimate to show how much cash you need to close. And then they'll allow you to take that money out. So to answer your question, Vito Mac, no, you do not need to let that money come out. Take that money out and let it sit in your bank for 2 months, because it's already seasoned within your 401k. Great question, Vito Mac. Great question. Dan Burnside. What up, Dan? You said, can you do a HELOC on my first property and use a VA loan to purchase a bigger fixer-upper? Well, is your first mortgage VA, Dan? If not, then can you use the VA? Let me start from the beginning. Can you take a HELOC out on your first property? If that's your primary residence and you have equity in the property and you qualify, more than likely, yes. Key words here: if you qualify. Okay. Now, can you use a VA loan for your second purchase to buy a bigger home and it's a fixer upper? If it's a fixer upper, 9 times out of 10, a traditional VA loan won't allow that, because depending on what repairs need to be done. Now, we're just saying fixer upper, so I'm going to take into consideration, and I'm going to think, and I'm going to assume that you mean buying a piece of shit home, right? And if that's the case, then you know, I would recommend using some sort of rehab loan, 203k, Fannie Mae home style, so that way you can get 100% of your repair costs to fix up that home. And then maybe you can refinance once it's fixed into a VA loan, get a low rate with no PMI. Get the Home Buyers Blueprint Volume 1 and Volume 2, Dan. It's going to help you on your journey. Trust me on that. SW said, get the blueprint too. Only $99. Yes, only $99 for the Home Buyers Blueprint Volume 1. $99 for the Home Buyers Blueprint Volume 2, the rehab pack. Lowest price ever. SW says, I love both of them. Shout out to you, SW. You know what? Let me put this in. I'm gonna put this in the chat. Anybody want to come on here with me real quick? I just put it in the chat right there. You know, boom. Look in the comments right there. If you want to come on board, you got a question. I'm feeling good right now. It's been a while since we did a live show. I'm filming on my own for the first time, streaming on my own in the studio. Shout out to Tukes for setting it up this way. That way I can still film. And I haven't done content in like 2 months. I'm a little rusty, but you know what? So what? It's like riding a bike, baby. You know what I mean? We outside. We're going to get back to the content. And now that I'm able to stream on my own, I'm coming on here every day because I'm in the office. I'm back in the office. I'm working. Studio right across the hall from the office. So now I'm going to just be coming in here every single day, dropping gems for you guys and answering all your damn questions. Let's go. Julio Lopez says $99. Earners in the building. Julio, shout out to you. Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For all my Home Buyers Blueprint community and all my EYL University members, we got that break bread session, baby. This Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Janet's going to send out the email to everyone. The link is going to be in the Facebook group probably tomorrow to register. I'm going to bring a special guest or two. We're going to talk. We're going to mix it up on the break bread this week. Next week, we're going to have a lender on the call. We're going to talk about some things with one of my lenders. Stay tuned, man. KJ says, hey, MG, how does it work? If I go from a W-2 with company job now and start my own company, put myself on a W-2, can I still get funded for a primary house loan? Do not do that. Please do not do that. Do not do that because you're starting your clock over because you're still self-employed. You own the business. Your business does not have a 2-year history of paying you as a W-2. Do not do that. Please buy your home first while you still have your W-2 where you're not self-employed, or start your business on the side. Okay. Start your business on the side. Don't quit that W-2 job that's giving you solid income right now. Start your business, grind on your business, pay yourself, however you want to pay yourself, whether you're doing distributions or you're going to go ADP route, put yourself on a W-2 because you got an S Corp. Do whatever you got to do, but don't quit that W-2 job. Please, you leverage that over the next 2 to 3 years while you build up this business so that way you can leverage that W-2 and take advantage of all the cheap money that's out here in America when it comes to home buying. You guys got to understand, this is the cheapest money I've ever seen in my life, in my mortgage life. Take advantage of the cheap money. Do not quit your job, KJ. Or KJ, my bad. Don't quit your job. Leverage it, please. Shout out to, I don't know what that has. Oh, shout out to Tukes. Shout out to Tukes. Julio says he's at the break bread this week. That's what's up. Pull up. In my mortgage life, laughing out loud. Yes, Tara, I'm telling you. May Simmons, blessings. If I had a HELOC that was charged off 3 years ago, what options and programs are available for home loans? Well, May Simmons, well, thank you for joining the rant. I was going to say the Rant and Jim show, but thank you for your question. I don't know what programs are available to you because I don't know your situation. That doesn't tell me enough information. I don't know your credit score. I don't know your DTI. I don't know what's really going on with you. It was charged off 3 years ago. Okay, great. But what's your scores? I need a little bit more information. Are there programs out there for you? Yes. Which programs I can use? I wouldn't know until I actually reviewed your process. Now, also in the link in the description of this video, I'm gonna put a link if you want to apply for a loan or any of that good stuff and work with me and my team. We are in 21 states. I'm gonna put all of this information in the description after this live video, so that way you guys can apply. But look, check this out. If you have, let me see if I got this, let me see something. If you have questions, y'all see that number right there, right? You see the number right there, 516-217-2291. Text me, 516-217-2291. My team is here to answer your questions also. Before you are ready to apply, you can text that number and we'll answer your questions for you, people. And I need all you guys to like, comment, share this video, man. Like, comment, share, man. I know we ain't got enough likes right now. That's why I'll be coming on YouTube. Y'all be liking my ish. All right, hold on. Miss Coco Lit Diva. I'm trying to find your super chat. There you go. Miss Coco Lit Diva. Yo, where y'all get these names from? Miss Coco Lit Diva. Shout out to you with the super chat of $10. I appreciate you. I have been pre-approved for a FHA loan. My fiance won't go on a loan. Self-employed, no 2-year W-2. What's the best way to filter in his portion of the down payment and close it into my account? Well, he can just give you a gift. Tell him to give you a gift. You see, this is why you need to be working with me and my team, because we had already blessed you with all this information. But the best way to do this is just tell him to give you a gift. That's it. Very simple. Text my team, 516-217-2291, Miss Coco Diva. Let's work. All right, let's work. Hold on, let me put this other one back on. You see, I ain't used to all of this joint. See, I'm used to, all right, we need like, comment, share, subscribe. We need all of that. Okay, we need all of that. Let me put the InvestFest back on. See, I think I'm doing pretty good with my first time really moving and shaking on my own. I haven't moved and shaked on my own in like 2 years, but we got this. Okay, here we go. MDAO214 says, don't listen to MG. Start your business, run it up, and you can always get any loans you want. Companies will bend when that revenue is nice for 6 months or so. You sound like someone who don't know what the hell you're talking about. You see what I'm talking about? MDO214, please only make comments when you know what the hell you're talking about. This is why I hate the internet some days. And this is why I have a love-hate relationship with the internet, because MDA0214 just told me, don't listen to me. Start your business, run it up, and you can get any loans you want. What world do you live in that you're going to get any loan that you want? Are you kidding me? Any loan you want? Any loan? What? Companies will bend when that revenue is nice for 6 months or so. What? Yo, what are you talking about? Oh my goodness. I swear this is funny. I need some water after this one. Hold on. Oh my God. Y'all swear y'all be knowing what y'all talking about. And y'all be in the comments. Some of y'all just be in the comments, just saying whatever y'all think y'all want to say and thinking y'all know what y'all talking about. Come on. Let me break this down to you. First of all, not every business is going to run it up. First things first, let's be clear. There's more businesses that fail than there are succeed. So I'm not going to go tell you quit your job and go run up your business, because there ain't no guarantee that that's going to happen. You got a W-2. You can leverage that W-2. And I also said, start your business on the side. while you're leveraging your W-2 to buy your real estate. That is the smartest thing you can do, because why wait 2 years? No bank is going to give you no money for financing unless you're going hard money, because they don't give a damn about your employment or your income, right? But no bank is going to give you good conventional financing if you have only been in business for 6 months. Get out of here with that. It's not going to happen, all right? It is not going to happen. Revenue does not speak volumes. And you're still talking. Revenue does not speak volumes. Gross revenue and net revenue are two different things. Lenders are looking at your net, and they're going to look at a 2-year history of your net, not 6 months, first of all. And revenue don't speak no damn volumes in the mortgage world. We don't give a damn what your revenue is. As a business owner, we don't care when you're trying to get that conventional FHA, VA, USDA, Sony May, NACA, whatever it is. They don't care what your revenue is. They care what your net is after all your expenses. If you're 100% self-employed, and you need to be self-employed for 2 years, 6 months is no consistent history of you running it up. We're not talking about what you made successful. Like, look, I've made 3 businesses successful so far. So no, every business do not fail. Never put yourself in that statistic. But if you do happen to fail, start another company. I'm done. I'm done. I am done. Yes, leveraging. It's about leveraging. Even with OPM, don't let them get you heated, Matt. Some commenters are scammers. That is true. I'm not going to say scammers, but some commenters just don't know what the hell they're talking about. Like, give me a break. Congratulations on making your 3 businesses successful. And I'm not trying to take nothing. MDA 0214. I'm not taking anything away from what you have personally been able to do. And it's not as simple as that business fails, start a new business. That is bad advice. You can't do that to people. You can't say that to people. Like, you can't do that to people. You can't say that to people. That's not responsible. It says the MG laugh for me. Let's get back to the real questions. Baron Pearson says, yo, Matt, me and the missus want to get a property in my name. She has a FHA already. Not taking too long. Should I use a 2 or 3K instead? I don't know, bro. I got to look at the situation. You guys, when you say missus, are you married or y'all just, boyfriend and girlfriend? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of variables in this that I will have to take a look at and see what's going on to kind of advise you. Text the number 516-217-2291. We'll love to help you. We need to get a little bit more information, and then I'll be able to guide you on that. But good question, though. Okay, Baron, you said not yet. So hell yeah, Baron. So if you're not married yet, then hell yeah. Divide and conquer, Playboy. Divide and conquer. Go get you a 2 or 3K. If you are impatient and you can't wait on NACA no more, why not get a 2 or 3K? Yeah. I like that plan. Divide and conquer. Please do. Answer your super chat. Jordan Ellis. Okay, hold on. I didn't see a super chat. I was going back and forth with MDA 0214. My bad. Let me get to you. There we go. I appreciate the super chat. Jordan Ellis. All right. I will make 130K this year with OT. Issue is, I recently finished school. What will they use to qualify me? My offer letter or my first year income? No, you're already making 130,000. So you got pay stubs and everything like that that we can use. We're not going to use the OT because remember, overtime, bonuses, commission income has to be documented for how long, guys? Put in the chat 2 years. You need 2 year history. Okay. So we're just probably going to just use your base salary. We're not going to use that overtime because 9 times out of 10, it sounds like you just finished school while you say you finished school. So you don't have a 2 year history of using overtime. So we're not going to use that overtime money. All right. Everybody, please understand. I'm going to repeat this again. If you get overtime, bonuses, commissions, it has to be for 2 years, steady for the past 2 years, and it has to be the same or it has to be increasing. Once it starts declining, it's another slippery slope. All right. So if you have overtime, bonus, or commission as part of your income and it hasn't been for 2 years and it hasn't been consistently the same or increasing, do not use that income when you're trying to figure out what you can get approved for. But yeah, good question. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate the love. Yes, second opinions. SW says, get on MG's team and get that second opinion, y'all. I personally call people for the second opinion calls. I'm gonna put the link in the description as well. If you have a current deal that you're working on, you have a loan estimate that I can review, whether you're purchasing or refinancing, give me and my team the opportunity to take a look at this for you. This is a free service that we offer. Um, we'll look at your deal. We'll tell you exactly what we think we can get you, or if this is a good deal or bad deal, is it too expensive, whatever the case may be. Use our eyes to help you save yourself money. I tell you, we do this every single week, and we save people tens of thousands of dollars a month. Even if they're staying with the same lender that they're working with, we help them renegotiate those deals, tell them what they should say, what they should do to get them a better deal. Save yourself some money and book that second opinion call ASAP. Link will be in the description after this video. So, Sistia, I guess I pronounced that wrong. I don't know. Sorry. To get into real estate, is it the best to be a loan officer or a real estate agent? Different strokes for different folks. I've had my license as a real estate agent. I hated it because I didn't want to take people around and show them houses. Some people hate doing loans and working with numbers. They'd rather go show houses. Just depending on your personality and who you are. Simple enough. Thank you, Miss Chocolate Diva. Shout out to Miss Chocolate Diva in the building. Just moved here a year ago. I think Arizona needs some Matt and his team, TLC. Yeah, man. I wish Arizona coming soon. We're gonna get in Arizona soon. Arizona soon. I'm starting. Let's see this one. I'm starting the LLC to do rental arbitrage. How can I use the LLC to purchase multifamily property? I'm starting an LLC to do rental arbitrage. How can I use the LLC to purchase multi? So it's asset-based loans. You can do asset-based loans to use your LLC to purchase. Let's see what this guy's saying now. Realtors be calling you out on false profits, saying you a scam. So I don't know how trustworthy your information is. They said they would never send another client to you. That's funny. Oh my God. Trust me, I would have saw that one. Trust me, I'd have probably got tagged 100 times if that's the case. But let's talk about the scam word because people in the Black community use the scam word so fucking much, and it just doesn't make no sense. How can let's just say if this was true, what you just said, MDO 14, if a realtor said that saying I'm a scam because of a client situation, that's not a scam. It's called a bad deal. That's normal in the real estate and mortgage business. Not every deal is hunky dory. So I don't know what you're speaking of, but I guarantee you, for every one freaking realtor that says that, I can show you 100 that says I'm not. So whose information is trustworthy? 19 years in this business. Never been called a scam. Do a lot of business with a lot of different people. Whose words is trustworthy? Just curious, my 23-year-old daughter wants to buy a house, investment property. Can she apply for it with her dad, my hubby? They both have great credit. Just curious, my 23-year-old wants to buy a house or investment property. Can she apply for it with her dad? Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely apply for it with co-signers that they can co-borrow. So you can have multiple people on a mortgage application. So multiple people can buy a home together. I've done several deals for people where it's multiple partners on one deal and they use conventional financing. So that's fine. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. Julio Lopez says, "You're a false prophet." Yo, man, some people are crazy. NYC Finance says, "Black's Excellence fam." The number is 516-217-2291. Somebody says, "So why don't you go to that page? Don't promote BS here, please. Have a blessed day." Yeah, I agree with that. Is multiple people better to use as a cosigner? It really depends on the situation. To be all honest with you, it really depends on the situation. It's really hard. That's so general of a question to ask. It's really hard. It really depends. Sometimes you don't need a bunch of co-signers or co-borrowers. So it just really depends on the situation and what everyone is doing. All right, we're coming up on 57 minutes on here. I only wanted to stay on here for 20 minutes or so, but we had some good conversations. We had a little bit of negativity, but negativity comes with a thing. I'm not afraid to address any negativity. I'm cool with that. But let me give you out a number again, 516-217-2291. Again, 516-2291 is the number if you have any questions. I don't check DMs too often. So you can always just text that number, 516-217-2291. If you have any questions, make sure you guys comment, like, share, subscribe this video. All of the above. InvestFest is coming August 27th, August 28th, August 29th. Go to investfest.com, investfest.com. Get your tickets today. All right. It's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing event. Let me just do one more question. Support says, "I recently bought a house in Georgia. Are there loans available to fix up this property? I'm not planning to live there." Oh man, so it's always easier at the time of acquisition to do like a hard money loan, fix and flip loan, or like a Fannie Mae home style rehab loan. If you're buying investment properties and you know you need the money to fix it up, once you close on a house, then now it's a little bit more difficult. I find it to be. Um, Not sure the condition of the home, so a home equity line of credit might be out the books most of the time, and depending on how much you need to fix it up too. You can also do personal loans. I've seen people take out business loans to fix up properties. I've seen people use credit cards to do it too. I'm not suggesting any of that. I'm just telling you what I've seen people do. So there's many ways that you can go about getting funding. You just gotta, do your due diligence and see which is going to be the best for you. All right. William Stewart says, "Remember, pressure makes diamonds. Salute for being real." Of course, we ain't faded by we don't fade over no foolishness. Look, let me just tell you guys something, and I'm gonna end it on this. All right. Let me tell you guys something. Me, Matthew Garland, right? I don't give a damn what any of you people got to say about me online. I really don't care, right? Because you don't know who I am. You have no clue who I am. You half you never had a conversation with me. If anyone's ever talking negative about me, you got to really look at them and see what type of person that they are, because what you guys see from me online and lives, the way I collaborate with so many different people, is the same way you get me if you ever meet me face to face. I try my best to help everyone that I can. My team is super, when it comes to mortgages, we're super transparent. If the deal's going bad, we tell you the deal's going bad. We tell you the pros, the cons, the good, the bad, and ugly. And 9 times out of 10, guys, let me tell you something. In real estate, 9 times out of 10, it is never the lender's fault. Never the lender's fault. It's always something that the lender doesn't have control of. And it happens, but the lenders will always get the bad rap because everyone blames the lender. That's just our role. Any loan officer in the world that's going to watch this video, they will tell you the same thing. We get blamed for the littlest things that has nothing to do with us. It is so funny. And half of the time, and this is not to throw blame on any other parties, but it's always someone else but the lenders. But what I'm trying to tell you is this. If anyone's talking crap about people, I try to ignore it. I'm quick to just delete you because I'm different from a lot of these people online. First of all, I'm not an internet guy. I'm a loan officer. I'm a man first. And I'm not going to sit here and go for your disrespect or your bullshit. I'm going to tell you about yourself to your face. And I'll tell you about yourself in your comments too. I'm not here for none of that. I'm here to simply educate people. And if you don't like it, you don't have to follow. You don't have to watch. You don't have to engage. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't like somebody, why are you following the person? Why are you engaged with the person? Why are you making comments about the person if you don't like them? I just know for me, I'm just cut from such a different cloth. If I don't like something, first of all, I cannot dislike anyone that I've never met or had a conversation with. That's first things first. Like, who raised you people, right? How can you dislike someone and you never had a conversation with them? You never met them personally. You never spent more than 5 minutes with the person and you dislike them. For what? That says more about you than the person, right? And when people make comments about people and stuff like that, we see them all over the internet about various different people. I paid no attention because you know what I like to do? I like to judge people based off of their interactions, their personal interactions with me before I make a judgment about somebody, right? And this is what's wrong with our community. Our community is so full to say someone's a scam and throw the word scam. I had somebody ask me the other day, was buying a house in this market a scam? Like, what are you talking about? How can you put buying the house and scam in the same sentence? It just doesn't make any sense to me, right? But this is the world that we live in. And as someone who has chosen, because no one made me make content. I was on Instagram in 2011. Since 2011, I never used my page for education until 2017, 2018, matter of fact, is when I decided to use my page for education. And I understood, and this is just in life, the more popular you get, the more people are going to want your popularity for whatever reason. I don't even understand it. Like, it's just stupid as fuck to me. But people do. So people will make up shit about you. They will say things about you. And people in the comments will believe the dumb shit, not knowing this person's never met them a day in their life. It's crazy. So, guys, just take everything with a grain of salt, what you read online about anybody that you may follow that may be a quote unquote influencer, which I personally don't even consider myself an influencer. I consider myself just a loan officer, just a person who has information and is willing to share it by any means necessary. All right. So you guys just have to um and pointing out BS. Look, everybody has an opinion. You can't tell someone's, and this is going to you, MDA 02114. You cannot say pointing out BS when it's your opinion. I'm not giving people my opinion. I give people facts. If you ask me about how to get approved for a loan and you're currently a W-2 employee and you're going to be self-employed, that's going to stop you from getting financing, period, when it comes to real estate financing. So your BS that you're quote unquote trying to point out, you're actually wrong. And this is why I hate the internet some days, because we have people who think they know everything about everything under the blue sun. And it's not always true. All right. My job is simply one thing: to give everyone the facts when it comes to real estate finance. And I don't claim to be an expert on many things, but ain't nobody on this goddamn internet can tell me anything about real estate financing. Ain't nobody can tell me about FHA, VA, conventional, hard money, asset-based loans, fix and flip loans, construction loans. Ain't nobody on here can tell me any information I give on any of those topics I just mentioned is BS or incorrect. No one. I'm not an expert in many things, but this mortgage shit, I eat, sleep, and shit this for 20 years. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that. And that's all I got to say. All right. So look, if you guys need me, you got questions, 516-217-2291 is the text number. Investfest.com. Get your tickets right now. Rants and Gems live experience is September 16th. Pull up. Let's have a good time. Let's talk about real estate. Shout out to Kiana Watson. And yeah, that's all I got for y'all today, man. I want to jump on YouTube because it's been a while. I appreciate all you guys for the support, all the love, everybody who gave a super chat today. I appreciate you. Shout out to all my earners. I'm over here looking at the comments right now. SW just said something good. I'm going to put it up here. We also have to take our own responsibility as grown people. We get the info and then it's up to us. Yes, the information is on me, the execution is on you, and the due diligence is on you. I 1000% agree. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guy, Dan, MG. The community appreciates the education. Appreciate you, Dan. You know, Dan, I've helped Dan with his situation, right? I mean, come on. Like, but it is what it is. So, again, 516-217-2291. 516-217-2291 is the number. If you want to text, it's a text number. You can't call it. Text it. Be patient. My team will answer it. We answer in the order they come. Some days it's overwhelming. Just give us time. We will answer that. And again, investfest.com, man. August 27th, August 28th, August 29th in Atlanta. Check out the website for the full lineup. Links will be all in the descriptions after this video. If you guys want to apply for a loan, whatever it is, I'm here to help you guys. All right. Again, this is Matt Garland, NMLS number 58700, but I'm better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. Peace.